Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn World. Today I am going to discuss what is data collection in research. If you are doing the research, means everyone know that what is means by data, how we are going to collect, and what are the types of data, and what thing is going to be called as a data, and all these things will be explained in details with an example. So first of all, what is data? Data is information in digitized form. So what is data means here data in the field of research, the information whichever we created, which we collected for our research is called the data, and which we're going to help in our research to complete our research, complete our study is called the data. Because without data, we are not going to do any research. If you want to do research in any field, we need to understand what is our research and how it's going to be purposefully completed. So to know the complete details about our research, we need to collect data regarding our concept, and the objective going to be fulfilled with the help of these data collections. So these are the what. So some of the examples of data are numbers, means we are collecting the uh, data in the form of numbers, in the figures means diagrams, files means if it is a executable file, non-executable files, images, etc. So these are the some examples of data. Now let me understand what is data collection. Data collection is the process of collecting and evaluating information or data from multiple sources to find answers to research problem. So data collection means we are going to collect the data present in different sites from different locations. It may be physically or logically. Physically means we are going to collect by going directly, and we can collect it. Logical means we are not going to directly, but we are collecting with the help of internet, with the help of any other sites and all these things. So answers questions, evaluate outcomes, and forecast trends and probabilities. So these are the data collection is going to be helpful in the research. So we are going to collect the data from multiple locations and multiple sites. So this is called data collection. Next, what are the different data collection methods? So there is a data means there is a collection methods also. First of all, we see that primary and secondary methods of data collection are the two approaches used to gather information for research or analysis purpose. So now we'll see what is the primary data collection and what is secondary data collection. First of all, primary data collection. Primary data collection involves the collection of original data. Here we are going to be highlight what is original data directly from the source or through direct interaction with the respondents. So primary data means first hand data. So first hand data means these data will not be published, will not be announced in any other sources, any other locations. It is the first hand data that you are going to collect with your own, like it said, original data, and directly from the source means you are going to that person or that location and collecting data, or through the direct interaction with the respondents means you are collecting direct interaction with the response. For example, if you are collecting if you are working on any medical field, then you are going to be going to that person, the patient, and collecting data. That is the directly collecting data from that patient, from that person, means that as first hand data, that is direct interaction with the respondents is called a primary data. And this method allows researchers to obtain first hand information specifically tailored and their research objectives. Means what are your objectives to research those objectives, they are going to collect data primarily. And there are various techniques for primary data collection. First of all, survey and questionnaire is very important, because in this survey and questionnaire you are going to field or going to ask the questions to respondents, to people, and collecting the data. Researchers design structured questionnaire or surveys to collect data from individuals or groups. These can be conducted through face-to-face interviews, like we are in the interview, you are going to ask face-to-face directly there, and you are going to collect the data. Telephone calls, you call if it is not able to interact directly face-to-face, you are going to call with the telephone calls, emails, or online platforms. Means you are going to collect these from the directly. Next, with the interviewers. Interviewers involves direct interaction between the researchers and the respondents. They can be conducted in person, over the phone, or through video conferencing. Means you are going to conduct an interview, and whatever the data you are needed with your research, you are going to ask direct questions to that person, and you are going to collect the data. This is called interviewers. Next, observations. So how you are going to observe the data? Means you are going to observe the location, observe the person, and you are collecting the data. Researchers observe and record behaviors, actions, or events in their natural settings. This method is useful for gathering data in human behavior, interactions, or phenomena without direct interventions. Observation is, for example, if you are collecting medical data, then you are going to observe that patient, that what are the behaviors that person exhibiting. So you can understand that what the consequences of that thing is going to be evaluated with the help of observation. Next one is experiments. Experimental studies involves the manipulation of variables to observe their impact on the outcome. Researchers control the end conditions and collect data to draw conclusions about cause and effect relationship. Experiment is the best one, because in that there is no intervention of other people, other data, because in the experiment you are going to collect first hand data, and there is no other people who are going to be involving. So experimental will be like a cause and effect, as they said, because that you are going to make an experiment and you will wait for the results, and that is the experimental cause and effect relationships. So next one is focus groups. Focus group bring together a small group of individuals who discuss specific topics in a modern settings. This method helps in understanding opinions, perception, and experiences shared by the participants. In focus group, you are going to be collect some of the people, some of the persons group, and you will ask them questions, and they will going to share their opinions, perception, and experiences about your topic. So this one is the focus group, and all these things are for primary data. Means you are only collecting the all the data directly. So these all are the primary data. Now we'll see what is secondary data collection. Second data collection involves using existing data collected by someone else. Means the already data is already existent, and you are going to collect it for your research purpose, for the purpose different from the original intent. Means you are not using directly, but and you are also going to be cite that I have collected this data from the this website, from the this person, or these research papers, and the researcher analyze and interpret this data to extract relevant information. Means that using that secondary data which is already present, and going to extract what are the relevant necessary things you want, you can extract from that thing. And secondary data can be obtained from various sources. And what are the different sources of second data are? First one is published sources, that already the things are published in any sites or any paper research journals. Researchers refers to books, first of all, books, academic journals, magazines, newspaper, government reports, and other published materials that contain relevant data. So all these are the published resources. Online database. Numerous online databases provide access to a wide range of secondary data, such as research articles, statistical information, and economic data, and social surveys. And next, uh, government and institutional records. Government agencies, research institutions, and organizations often maintain databases or records that can be used for research purpose. Next one is publicly available data. Data shared by individuals, organizations, or communities on public platforms, websites, or social media can be accessed and utilized for research. And last one is the vast research studies, also called as literature review. Previous research studies and their findings can serve a valuable secondary data sources. Researchers can review and analyze the data to gain insight or build upon existing knowledge. So all these things are secondary data. So we are discussed two types of data collection. One is primary, that you are collected directly, and the secondary, that you are collected, which the data which is already present and collecting by the different references. So all these things today in today's video about data collection, and in the next we are going to collecting all the research, doing all the videos on the research. So if you want to know more about research, then stay with our YouTube channel Learn World. Thank you.